What's up, guys? It's the Dual Factor once again with another video. This time it's going to be a Paleozoic Frog deck profile. Personally, I do not like this deck, and I think people who enjoy playing this deck are horrible people. But that being said, my channel is a competitive channel, and it's also a casual channel. On the competitive side, Paleozoic Frogs is a very good deck right now, pre-Zodiac format. And as a fan favorite and casual, people love frogs. So I thought it was an important deck profile to bring to you guys, and I've had it forever. So enough about that, let's just get into the deck profile. So to start off, we play 3 copies of Swap Frog. This is basically what keeps you in the game, and you want to see it as often as possible. You just send frogs. Send frogs and continually bounce it back to your hand. That's the whole point of the card. Then we also play 3 Dupe Frog. This card, when it's destroyed, it adds any frog from your deck to your hand, so Swap Frog mainly. But it's the best one to summon off of Totally Awesome, because then you have a negate on the board, and it forces your opponent to have to attack this card. Plus, you can send it with Totally Awesome, and then vice versa. When it sends go to the graveyard, add Swap Frog to your hand. And then we play 2 Rodent Totem. Personally, I would like to play 1, but since you play Desires, you kind of have to play 2, because you just want 1 in the graveyard at all times. So there's that. And then I also main deck 2 Maxi. Normally I wouldn't main deck traps in the main deck, but DDD is a very, very popular deck, as knowing because I play it personally myself. So I thought it was important to main deck it, so that way if you lose the dice roll, you don't auto-lose to a deck that generally just makes monsters bigger than yours. Plus it's level 2, so you can use it for rank 2s. And that's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. I just play 4. 3 Pot of Desires, and then 1 Upstart. I would play Card of Demise, but I am playing the Maxis in the main deck, and some people like committing the Swap Frog and feeling okay with that. I personally don't, but that's just my viewpoint. So that's it for the spells. Then onto the traps. 3 of the MST. This is the best one, arguably, because it always resolves. Because you can target your own spells and trap cards, and vice versa, trigger your Paleos in the graveyard. Plus, like, it hits the gate, it hits Pendulum Scale, so it's a really good one. 3 of the Book of Moon. Being able to put your opponent's monsters face down is really big right now. Plus, it's chainable. I'm only playing 2 of the Dying Miscus. I see a lot of people going down the 2 because they're playing Demise, but I personally just like the 2. I think Karma Cut's a good effect, but I don't want to have to discard resources out of my hand. Or if they're valuable trap cards, I'd rather just set them face down and whatnot. So there's that. 2 of the Foolish Burial for trap cards. It's an engine starter, but I don't want to see multiples in my hands, so I just play the 2 copies. I also play 2 of the Omega trap card. Being able to put your frogs back, being able to put other trap cards back, and being able to put resources back like Breakthrough Skill and stuff like that I think is really important. So I play 2 of. And then a lot of 3 of traps. We play 3-Dimensional Barrier. This can stop most decks in their tracks just by 1 copy of it alone. Like you go against DDD and they start to try doing their combos. If you call Fusion, it turns them off. It's not very good against Metal Foe, but a well-timed D-Barrier calling Pendulums can cripple them, and so on and so forth. So I think it's a really good card to play at 3 in the deck. Plus, it triggers your Paleos. I also play 3 Strike. Card's really good. And then I also play 3 Reckless Greed. It's a good chainable, plus it gets you more cards in your deck. And in a trap deck, when you get more cards to your hand, seems really good. 3 Wapaku. It's arguably one of the best trap cards in the deck. It just keeps all your Paleos alive, and then on your following turn you just get to make more rank 2s. The 1 Breakthrough Skill, so that way I don't lose to main deck stupid cards, and I don't lose the cards like Denko and stuff like that, because I can just shotgun this in the standby phases and Breakthrough. And then the 1 Vanity's Emptiness, because it's the best trap card in the game. So that is the main deck. It is 40. On to the extra deck. I will let you guys know now that I'm only showing you 14 cards, because for some reason I can't find my Sky Cavalry Centuria. But that's supposed to be in this extra deck, so that would be the 15th card. So we play everything else. We play 3 Totally Awesome. You have to play 3 being able to recycle all your cards is really good, like your Toads and stuff. Being able to recycle the Toads, being able to recycle the Swap Frogs, it's really important. Plus it's Solemn Judgment, so I think it's really good. 3 of the Opabina. This generates a lot of advantage because it allows you to activate your trap cards in your hand, so now you don't auto-lose the cards like Twin Twister and stuff like that. And being able to search them is really important. And that's it for the 3 of those. Then we play 2, how do you pronounce his name? Animalicaris or whatever it is, but a lot of people call him Big Dick Johnson, so we'll call him Big Dick Johnson. But this card's really good. It lets you clear boards, and it also lets you activate cards such as Reckless Greed and whatnot for free without having any worries. I also play 2 Cat Shark. A lot of people I see play 1, but I think it's important to play 2. Because the monsters in your deck aren't very big to start off with. So if you go against a deck like Blue Eyes and whatnot, then you'll auto-lose if you don't have a way to pump up your monsters. And if you go for the first Cat Shark and then they somehow manage to be able to play through that, then you can't really get over their cards. So I feel like it's important to play 2. Plus, it can't be destroyed by battle if you have a water material underneath it, so I think that's a cool effect. 1 Crumble Logos. It's just like having side blocker in your extra deck, so we play it. 1 Daigusto Phoenix for OTKs. The 1 Downer Magician to put on top of your Opabinas and stuff like that, so that way you get a little bit more use out of them. And then the 1 Utopic Future to just take your opponent's cards and kill them with it. And like I said, the last card would be Sky Cavalry Centuria, but I can't find my copy of it. But that was my Paleo Frog deck profile, guys. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be bringing you a Metalfoe deck at least, and then I am going to bring you a Mermail deck, because Mermail's my favorite deck, obviously, from those of you guys who watch my channel. And then I'll also bring combo videos for that deck too, but always remember to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.